Yes, sir.
Hello.
What's your name?
I'm Josh.
Josh? Go ahead, sir.
I have a question about hell.
Yes.
There's kind of like, I've read before from C.S. Lewis that like hell is locked from the inside, almost saying
Yeah.
like people kind of choose to be away from God.
Right.
But, you know, I read the Bible and I look at passages that seem like hell is more like direct punishment for people who do
Well,
not
it's
follow God.
punishment, but they still choose to be there.
Okay. So, yeah, what is your view on that, and like where is the boundaries of what's biblical there?
If there is a God, there's only two possible destinations. You're either going to be with God, that's heaven, or you're going to be separated from God, that's hell. You say, well, what could be so bad about hell? What's so bad about separation from God? Well, think about this. Everybody, whether they're a believer or not, experiences some of the common grace of God. In other words, everybody experiences love, relationships, a future, hope for a future. You experience all these things. You know, His rain falls on the just and the unjust. You don't have to be a Christian to experience this. That's common grace. But I want you to imagine a place where there is no love, there are no relationships, there is no hope, there is no future. There's just stone, cold, narcissistic self-absorption. That is Washington. No, I'm just kidding. It's been that way for a long time, ladies and gentlemen. No, that is hell. You're separated from the ultimate source of goodness by your own choice. So hell is locked from the inside. In fact, if you read Jesus, when he talks about Lazarus and the rich man, right? The rich man isn't saying, hey, get me out of here, I shouldn't be here. What does he say? Send Lazarus down to serve me so I can feel better, right? He is not saying I shouldn't be here. In fact, he says, go tell my brothers. And Jesus says, he has Moses and the prophets. If they don't believe them, they won't even believe if someone rises from the dead. So hell is just because why? God is just.
So, that person that story you referenced in the Bible, like, you said it's locked from the inside. Would that mean it's biblical at all for someone to get out, ever?
If they're in hell, they don't want to get out. They don't want to be there, but they don't want to get out. They don't want the other alternative to be with God.
Even after?
No, because you see, people think, well, you know, how could you have infinite punishment for a finite sin? Well, it's against a finite being. But secondly, who says you stop sinning in hell? Right? You just keep your rebellion against God in hell. So we know this, since God is just, nobody's going to be treated unfairly. And just as there are grades of reward in heaven, there are also grades of punishment in hell. Right? God isn't going to punish a garden variety unbeliever at the same level of punishment as, say, Hitler. That wouldn't be fair. So since God is just, though, people would be treated justly. All right? Thank you.